if we can't get it together, man, it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be eventually it's so small amount of us just seeping through the cracks and the mixing bowl and everything else. It's just gonna be a wrap, see? It's just gonna be a wrap. Like, period. Like, hey, it's just gonna be a wrap.
Right.
Hey y'all, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I hear you, man.
Rick, I'm about to hang up. I'm gonna need you to call me back in like 10 minutes. I gotta get my phone charged and get everything set back up.
All right.
So if you still be on like 10 minutes, then I'll be ready to set back up.
All right.
I gotta get everything situated. So
okay. Yeah, I started a new live. I called it We Won't Be Stopped.
Okay, that's right. But I'm trying to come in. I'm gonna come in on the next one then. So
okay.
I'll get my phone charged to get everything situated, and I'll be back on.
All right.
All right. Peace.
Yep. Oh man. Yeah. So okay. So now Reese came back in. He said he's in there. Let me see. He had a comment before we went out. Let me answer it. He said, get prepared for the glitch. October 2020, you're going to need a passport to move from state to state. And the IDs is going to start saying federal compliance. And you're going to need both of them tools. Keith, you still there? Man, hold on a second. Hopefully y'all can get on that. The people that came back in. Okay. All right. I'm glad you're back in here. Cadillac J. Just. I'm glad you're in here, Reese. I'm glad people's finding their way back up in here. Law of attraction. Money's been coming to me as well. Hey, that's ain't nothing wrong with it. Matter of fact, we done been on here so long, people's phones done went dead and everything. You know, I'm lucky enough to have my charger, you know, going between both of these joints. So I don't know. Matter of fact, now y'all came in on this one that I retitled, but from what it's showing, I got the same amount of likes. So I don't know if it's trying to cross hatch the different live streams or what. Because right now it's only showing one person, but it's showing 9 likes. But I know the last live stream it showed that many likes too. So I don't know if they're cross-threading it or what. I guess they said we gotta get him from talking about whatever he's talking about. He having too many different brothers of melon, you know, conversing about certain things that we want to keep y'all asleep to. And like I always say, I'm always taking calls, you know. Like I said, I think people's phones done shut down because we've been talking so long. You know, and had Cadillac J. Justin in here. We had Keith in here. We had Low in here. You know, hopefully that particular live stream loads up, you know. Hopefully there's no issue with that. It's always seemed like, oh, it's a complication, but I don't see this complication going on with other people's channels, you know. It never had these type of issues. But when it comes to me, when we're speaking on that real 100 in areas that they don't want people to speak on, it seems like it's a technical issue. No, it's a convenient issue. Yeah, I think that actual one's gonna be good. If it loads up, I'm gonna put a nice thumbnail on there, you know, something real eye-grabbing, eye-catching, so people catch the replay. They don't see the basic black. I'll put a nice cover on that one because, you know, we kind of covered all areas and went all different ways with it, you know. I think the people that are usual regulars that didn't catch it, even though it's a long one, you know, I think it'll be beneficial. And just think, all these live streams I did today, the first ones was kind of short because they kept cutting it out. It's like, oh wait, we can't get him to we got to discourage him in some kind of way. No, I don't take discouragement. You know, I still find a way out of no way to make things happen. This is how we've been doing for countless centuries, and we're gonna continue on. You know. hey, we may have to chop that up and you know, look into that. Street Rich TV. I see you be doing numbers on your channel. I kind of went through your thing. You do numbers, but I look at it like this: you got numbers on some of them, and they shorten you on other ones. So the same thing I've been going through. Other people that appreciate your work is just they like Keith was saying. We're on their platform. They're the ones that control all this. If you ain't stepping and fetching to what they trying to do, they're gonna make it seem like you ain't doing nothing when you can be talking about everything that is relevant and prevalent and what you need to know and need to incorporate into your life. But they're gonna try to make it seem like, oh no, because like I said, it's people like, yeah, I don't heard about you up in Alaska. I don't heard, people hit me from over in. Think about it, the other social media platform that I have is the countless numbers over there too. So I mean, they always try to do something to discourage us. We can't be discouraged. The melanin in our body, in our pigmentation, when the sun comes out, we get more intel every day. That's why they try to block the sun all the time, because that's only stepping up our intelligence that we need to have. That's why they give us these GMO foods and processed foods and fluoridated water to try to dumb us down, but it ain't working. And some of it may be working a little bit, but much as you can, get out there and get that vitamin D and enrich your DNA, which they call junk DNA, but it's just DNA that hasn't been woken up. They don't want you to start recalling things that you need to recall. You said the glitches don't. Yeah, no, the glitches don't be a mistake. It's all purposeful. Matter of fact, it ain't really a person that's running these particular channels. It's an algorithm. The algorithm runs this. What a lot of people don't know. What do you mean algorithm? They got them the algorithm programming. If you say certain words, okay, let's start monkey wrenching. This particular thing after he says this many words. Like I said in earlier live streams, it's like going to court. Think about going to court. You see the lady typing, when whoever's speaking before the court, even if it's someone out in a, sitting out there, watching the court proceedings, if they say an outburst, they're even getting that. So that's the same way with these algorithms. It's someone typing down every single word that's going down. Because matter of fact, think about it like this. If you can watch this particular, any live stream, but a lot of live streams, you can watch closed caption. You see every word that was said. And if it kind of miss it, it'll say the word. But damn near, if you're speaking the King's English, it will pick up every word that I'm saying on the screen so you can read it. So that means they're recording everything you're saying verbatim, and they're placing value on what you're saying. So long as, brothers and sisters understand that, then, you can kind of see why these particular things happen to brothers and sisters. Because I'm quite sure it's other channels that's live right now on YouTube. They got thousands of people going, but, they got a certain script that they're following. So, they ain't going to give them no issues. But a channel like mine, I'll get my issue because they don't want us disseminating certain kind of information. They don't want me talking with certain type of people that may hold certain kind of information that can help brothers and sisters that are kind of sleep. And when I say sleep, you're not actually sleep. That means your thought process or the way you thought about a certain situation is sleep. And this channel is waking you up to certain areas that you may be in the dark about. Oh yeah, it's showing I got 2 lives. See, that's what that it wouldn't even let me in that live. It just, like I said, when I was speaking earlier in it, when that last live, it wouldn't even let me end it. It was straight frozen. And I got battery power and everything. So why is that? Why the first 2 actual lives I actually did, it just kept saying, oh no sound, no error, reconnecting. I'm on magnificent Wi-Fi. I don't got no issue with my Wi-Fi. So why is it doing that? It's doing that because they want to discourage me from going on. Matter of fact, they probably didn't like the confidence video I did last night with Professor Ken, they probably don't like that. They probably don't like that's probably doing numbers or whatever. People's gravitating to that because he's like, I don't know. And I got more of it coming. I got more audio coming, but I don't want to just drop it all at once. I put out so much of it, and then do the lives, and we could have different areas of topics for me to do videos. And so whatever we spark and whatever comes within this particular live, we could essentially, it could be a video or something like that where we can dive into areas that we weren't diving into. See, like right now, it's showing 0. So it's like, let's discourage the people. Ain't nobody in here, but y'all still constantly commenting. Yeah, that's what I think I need. I think I need to screenshot that as well, Cadillac J. Just like right now, Street Rich TV just coming in, but from what I'm looking at, it's showing 0. It's showing 0 right now. So that lets you know it's not racism no more. It's systematic racism. Oh, we're technical issues. We don't have nothing to do with that. No, because this is your platform. We on I was gonna say a multi-million-dollar platform, but it's probably in a billions reaching towards the trillions. Because think about people that have particular super chats. People think they're getting, okay, someone donates $100. No, you're getting 50 because they're taking damn near 50% of whatever those super chats is. So they're getting hand over fist with money on this. Plus, advertisers putting their commercials on there. They're getting paid all kinds of ways. People search engine, finding certain businesses because it's Google and everything. They're getting money, but they want to play. Oh well, you're not, arising to a certain occasion. No, you're trying to hinder me. Like I said, if you got rid of the minister Louis Farrakhan off of these certain platforms, and he was speaking a lot of truth that we need to hear. They don't want any kind of other little brother that may be speaking on just maybe a portion of that, or just breathing any kind of light to something that we don't know. They don't want that. They want you stuck on all this drama. Like I said, the number one Russian that has a lot of brothers and sisters on this platform, speaking nothing but drama and instigating, they let him fly. Oh, he's doing numbers. Why? Because he's instigating brothers and sisters to go against each other. I don't promote any of that. I don't think, we do watch it because we're watching for the brothers and sisters, but from the aspect of the person that is trying to, and this brother he went and did this and trying to know our people more than us. I don't agree with nobody that tries to know our people more than us. To me, that's an agent right there. If you just out the way and you a person of that doesn't have pigmentation in your skin, melanin pigmentation, you should be real choosy how you speak to people that do have melanin and try to say, well, this person meant this. How do you know what this person meant? You never really walked in their shoes before. You're a Russian anyways. You ain't even American. You're a Russian. Of course, they do promote that propaganda and instigation. I done seen it. Matter of fact, they got troll bots that come in and say certain things to trigger you. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of people's lives that kind of are teetering around the same type of thing that I do. And it's the same trolls that come in there and they pick at things that they know that might irritate that particular person that's, conducting the live stream or whoever's channel it is, so they can get ignorant and say something out of pocket to them, so then they can flag them like, look, this is hate speech. Look, you see what they said? To knock their channel off, to get them gone so they can only have all these puppet channels that they can control. That's what it's about. And you got to be kind of paying attention to that. Because I had one when I used to have Old School come on here, and they got to saying, because, Old School already spoke about his situation, how, he'd been in an accident. They started picking at that, knocking, and this person has never been in there before. That's how it let me know it's a troll. It let me know it's probably a computer algorithm that's picking at words. Okay, this person said he had a problem with this. Well, if we say certain things against this is gonna make this person get irate because they figure they know us melanated people. We get irritated when some ignorance comes our way, so we're gonna speak our mind about it. With us speaking our mind on it, that's gonna be able to label them. Oh well, look, we can label them as using hate speech when they're not even charging this person that's coming in here trying to instigate. But they're not charging because it's part of their program. Their programming to try to eliminate us off this particular platform from communicating. But it makes me, I know people are probably kicked back and listening, even though it's saying zero, like I spoke on before. It's been live streams I done did in the past and it said zero, and everybody's still communicating. If I could somehow, I probably could screenshot it and all that, but to me, that's doing too much. I done sent feedbacks to these particular platforms, but that's like, going to the person that's been treating you wrong, saying, you're treating me wrong. How can you change this? What kind of change you think is going to come out of it? Even if I use my backup channel that I rarely, I haven't posted on there in a long time, it will still be the same thing because I'm still on the same platform. I'm still operating from the same IP address or whatever. So it will be no different. And probably, they got that voice recognition software. We're like, this is the same person that speaks on this, so we gotta still systematically, discriminate against him, even if he's over on another platform. You know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll shut it down and hopefully, it'll reboot and go up. Because matter of fact, I want to say a video, the one I did with one of my Cadillacs when I got I was riding around the city. When I got down to the downtown part of the city, it froze, but it eventually uploaded. So I might have to actually go off it since I've been on so long. Hey, I enjoy everybody that took the time out their life to come on here and put their comments up. Join me again. I'm gonna do this again, another live tomorrow, probably around 7, 8 Central Time, somewhere around that time. I'm gonna try to go on again. Hopefully, y'all be able to join me. And like I said, whenever these particular videos go up, because it's gonna take some time for them to straighten it out, for them to go up. Whenever they do, then I'm gonna put some different kind of artwork on there, and hopefully the people that didn't get to catch them, because I want to say the one before this one, because this is just me kind of going back on from them boot me off. You know, it's some needed things you can pull out of them. Join me again. I'm up out of here.